Deep beneath a veil of secrecy, in the crucible of World War II, a project was born that would forever alter the course of human history. It was a race against time, against enemies unseen, and against the very limits of human ingenuity. This was the Manhattan Project, an unprecedented endeavor to unlock the power of the atom. But how did it all begin? Who were the brilliant minds behind it? And what secrets still lie hidden in its shadow? Today, we uncover the untold story of the Manhattan Project. In 1939, a letter penned by physicist Albert Einstein and Hungarian scientist Leo Szilard landed on the desk of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. It warned of a terrifying possibility: Nazi Germany was working on a bomb of unimaginable power. The United States needed to act. Thus began the Manhattan Project, a code name that would soon come to symbolize one of the greatest scientific undertakings of the 20th century. At the heart of the Manhattan Project was J. Robert Oppenheimer, a theoretical physicist who would later be known as the father of the atomic bomb. Oppenheimer led a team of over 130,000 scientists, engineers, and workers, united by a singular goal: to build a weapon so powerful it would end the war. But the project was more than just Oppenheimer. There was Enrico Fermi, who achieved the first nuclear chain reaction in a makeshift laboratory under a football stadium. There was Leo Szilard, who had envisioned the nuclear reactor. And there were countless others, men and women, whose contributions remain unsung. The key to the atomic bomb was understanding nuclear fission, the process of splitting atoms to release immense energy. It was theoretical science turned into engineering reality. But progress was not without obstacles. The scientists faced critical shortages, failed experiments, and moral dilemmas that weighed heavily on their minds. As the project advanced, the scientists began to question the implications of their work. Were they building a deterrent, or a Pandora's box that could never be closed? On July 16, 1945, in the deserts of New Mexico, the world entered the atomic age. The Trinity test marked the first successful detonation of a nuclear bomb. The explosion lit up the sky, a harbinger of both victory and unimaginable destruction. Less than a month later, the bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki would end the war, but at a cost of over 200,000 lives. The Manhattan Project had achieved its goal, but at what moral price? The Manhattan Project did more than end a war, it ushered in the nuclear era. It led to advancements in energy, medicine, and science, but also a world forever shadowed by the specter of nuclear annihilation. The secrecy that defined the project has long been lifted, yet many of its stories remain untold. Today, we remember the Manhattan Project not only as a marvel of science and engineering, but as a lesson, a reminder of the power we wield and the responsibility that comes with it. The Manhattan Project's legacy is complex, a tapestry of triumph and tragedy. As we uncover its untold stories, we must ask ourselves, what kind of future do we want to build with the knowledge it gave us? The choice, as always, is ours. Subscribe to the Hidden War Histories for more stories from the shadows